Hello, and welcome to Beautifully Broken, where your scars are your glory. My name is Chidi, and welcome to the ride. Once again, you are welcome to another chapter phase of this beautiful channel, this beautiful page called Beautifully Broken. My name is Chidi, and I'm your captain for this ride today. So, like I said earlier in my past videos, this is a community whereby we share our journey, we share our experiences, and we look for a path that is going to bring us healing, bring us freedom, and help us to become the full potential of who we have been created to become. Like I said earlier, I am not a certified science psychologist or a therapist. I am one who has experienced abuse of different kinds, and I have been on a journey to healing. And by the grace of God, I am being better, and also towards my line of profession as a healthcare provider, I have been able to see some cases, and as well, I have been reading quite vast and wide. And I also have a therapist whom I communicate, my therapist. So it brought me to the point whereby I believe that I need to share this knowledge, to share this journey with each and every one of us and say, hey, you, wherever you are, whatever phase of life you are seen, you are loved, you are acknowledged, you can be better, you can overcome whatever it is that is standing in your way, the pain, the tears, the traumas, the flashbacks, etc. The lack of trust, the anxiety, the depression. We can all come out of this and we can be better. We will not allow all of those traumas to stand in the way of we becoming who we are supposed to be. So today's topic, I said no one to be blamed. Yes, you could be wondering, why is there no one to be blamed? Yeah, actually, there are those who are guilty of what you've gone through in life. There are those who are guilty for the traumas, be it sexual trauma, be it emotional trauma, be it financial trauma, be it spiritual trauma, be it physical trauma, of whatever kind. There are always culprits. There are always those who are responsible for what we went through. There are always those who placed us in the situation. Yet at the same time, I am here saying no one to be blamed. Why am I saying no one to be blamed? I jot down quite some things, and these are this. Yes, we are not going to deny the fact that we were offended at a point in our lives, we were abused, we were traumatized. We are not denying that fact. We're not denying that there were people who placed us in such situations. Agreed. And they are guilty of whatever they have done, and they deserve the punishment accruing to whatever they have done to us. They deserve to, to be brought to justice, if I choose that word, for what they have done and all of that. We are not denying this. Yet at the same time, we believe that yes, they owe us an apology. Agreed, they owe us an apology. It goes a long way to say, I'm really sorry for what I've done to you. I was in ignorance, I was hurting, or I just didn't know better. Whatever be the excuse, we know that at some point in our life, we need them or we want them to apologize for the wrong that they have done to us. We want them to say, we are sorry that we treated you the way we treated you. We are sorry that we exposed you to such trauma. We are sorry that we dimmed the light that has been shining through you. We are sorry that we've made you question yourself, question your existence, and etc. We want them to apologize, but many a times they do not apologize. Again, at this question, the thing is, and let's be very factual, the truth is, even when they apologize, even when they say they are sorry for what they have done wrong and are so remorseful and all of that, it doesn't change the damage that has been done. I'll wait for that to sink. Even when they come to you and say, oh, I'm sorry for all I've done to you, I'm sorry for putting you in such a bad situation, I'm sorry for doing this, Yes, there is this feeling you have that, oh, finally they acknowledge that they have done me wrong, and it is subtle sense of peace I could give to you, but that doesn't really change anything. Because the truth is, until we take the blame away from them, we can't take up the responsibility to become better. We can't take up the responsibility to heal. Where am I driving at? Even if the person that abused you or did whatever they did was come to apologize to us and say, oh, I'm really sorry for all I have done to you. I'm really sorry for putting you through all of this. Apology accepted, but it's not going to take away the flashbacks. It's not going to take away the behavioral disorders that we have developed over the course of time because of this. It's not going to take away the anxiety. It won't take away the depression. It won't take away the sexual dysfunctionality and etc. It won't. Actually, even with the apology, when we see ourselves repeating the cycles, we continually play the blame game on them. Like, you're the reason why I'm this, and they keep saying sorry and we keep going in cycles. And the truth of the matter is that the actual sufferer is you. The actual person caged up is you, because you're the one going through the character dysfunction. You're the one going through the sexual dysfunction. You're the one going through the spiritual traumas. You, not them. Whatever you're experiencing is you and not them. So even when they apologize, the scars are there. The scars are there. So what do? We stop blaming them. At this point in time, we are not waiting for the apology. We are not waiting for them to recognize that they have done wrong. We are not waiting to see them pay for what they have done to us and are being punished. No, all of these things, we are trashing them behind, and we are looking into ourselves. We are looking into ourselves like, what, this person has been able to do this to me all this while. I believe now I have to take responsibility over my life. I have to change the cycles. I have to change this pattern. I am not going to play the card of putting the blame on them over and over again, because the blame hasn't changed anything. Even the apology haven't really changed anything for those that would apologize. It has not really changed anything for me. So right now, I take the blame away from them. I take the blame away from anyone. And most importantly, do not blame yourself. And most more importantly, I take the blame away from myself. I didn't do anything wrong. It wasn't my fault. There is nothing wrong with me, and etc. Life has happened. Right now, I take responsibility over my life, and I take the bold steps to becoming better. Seeking therapy, going through prayers, speaking up to people, reading books on how to be better, learning to socialize. Just assume that, okay, I am a baby now, I'm a toddler, and I am growing. It's okay to make mistakes, that's flashbacks, some one or two character dysfunction or whatever. It's okay. But the most important thing is I am making progress, and I am taking the wheels of my life away from the hands of all of these people that has hurt me in one way or the other. And right now, I am the chief driver of my life, and I take this ride where I believe it should be going, and not where someone else has caged me to stay. Another downside of being playing this blame cards is that it keeps us caged, caged in a particular place. Because on so long as you continue to point the accusing figure and so on, the brain has a way of validating why you should be where you should be, or why you should be where you are, and why you shouldn't even make any step to change. The truth is, no one is coming to really actually save you, if I should use that word. You can only get saved when you pull up your hand or you lift up your hands and say, I need help. Well, outside that, no one can really help you. When you keep playing the game, the blame game, people will keep saying, "Oh, I'm sorry you felt that way. I'm sorry you felt that way," and nothing really changes. And then you can't keep telling people, "Oh, because my parents did this to me, that's why I have anger issues." You're losing friends. You're losing business partners. You're losing healthy relationships. They would understand that, yes, oh, something traumatizing happened to you, but they wouldn't want you to pour that poison into them as well. I call those things poison. And you see, in the end, you continually be the one to suffer. So take the blame away from them. So those things that wants to justify those actions, take it away, because those are the things that is still keeping you caged. Those are the things that are still ruling and governing your life. Remember, your future is far much more important than your past. So your past is not supposed to hold your future down. Your future is forward, your past is behind. So the behind is not supposed to hold the forward down. That is why we are taking the steps to say, today, I know that you've hurt me. I know that they have hurt me and all of this. But today I cease to blame them for all of this. Because the more I blame them, the more I feel this resentment and this anger and this poison keeps spreading in my system. Let us remember that health wise, these emotions are not good. Anxiety, anger, etc. Because that releases all the stressor hormones in our body and which affect all our internal organs, your heart, our kidneys, our pancreas, our intestine. Some people have bowel problems, bowel issues, some people have heart issues, and etc. You see that in the end, we are the one continually destroying ourselves because the stressor hormones, that anger really releases what we call adrenaline, and so many things begin to happen to your system, and it's not good. Those hormones are supposed to stay for a transient time, just like an emergency aid. They're not supposed to stay continually in the body system for a long period of time. So when we take this blame away from them, we're taking away the bitterness we're supposed to feel towards them, the anger, the rage, and everything. And automatically, we are not storing up these deadly hormones, these stressor hormones in our system, which over a long period of time could predispose this individual or us to so many disease conditions. We don't want that for ourselves. We want to be better. We want to be healthy in our spirit, in our soul, in our body, in our mind, in every aspect of our lives. So, these stressor hormones and all of this negative hormones, we do not want them. So, we take the blame away from them. We acknowledge that something is not true. We apologize and we, try again to be better and seek the right steps towards overcoming this. And most importantly, we have to understand that we are doing this for ourselves, not for them. We are doing this so that we can have healthier relationships, healthier lifestyles. We can be more balanced. We can enjoy this life. We have the right to enjoy life. We have the right to own our space, to own ourselves in this world. We are not supposed to continue being caged up by what others have done to us. So we are doing this for ourselves. We're taking the blame away from them, not because they deserve it, but because we deserve peace. We deserve joy. We deserve happiness. We deserve healthy relationship. We deserve every beautiful things of life. And one experience is not gonna hold us back. One experience is not gonna bring us down. You pain, you're in tears, cry, reach out to someone, but pick yourself up, girl. Pick yourself up, dude. You're too good to wallow in those pain. You're too good to wallow in those tears. You have to remember that with all of this I've said, if we continue holding on to what they've done to us, blaming them, we are actually paying for their sins towards us. Like I said earlier, we are the one that suffers relationship problems. We're the one that suffers health issues. We're the one that suffers all of these negative things. But they did this to us. This is their sin towards us. But we are paying for it. So we have to take the bold steps to be like, no, this is where it ends. Right now, I am taking the bold step to better myself. I am taking the bold step to heal myself. I am taking the bold step to do what I believe is right for me. You're going to feel lonely during this period. That is it, because you are pruning, you're purging, you're taking out those things that are not yours. And it is okay not to fully understand the process. But remember that you are evolving towards a better version of yourself, and you do not deserve to keep paying for the things of others, their past abuses towards us, causing us to lose reasonable and genuine friendship, denying us the ability to go out and see the beautiful things that God created and enjoy life, hold healthy conversations and be able to say no and set boundaries, we take our lives back. So today, I admonish us all to take the blame away from them. Tell yourself, you can do this. I can go to that therapy. I can go through that counseling. I can pray. I can read the word of God. I can read books on healing. I can do everything it takes for me to be better. And from today, I take the blame away from everyone, including myself. And I know that I have the strength within, by the grace of God, to overcome whatever it is that has happened in the past. So in my next video, we will be talking about my inner self. So what do I talk about my inner self? It's having a deeper understanding of ourselves. What are these triggers? What really triggers me? And so many other questions. This is going to help us understand what the triggers are, how to be able to be conscious of all of this and overcome them. Because sometimes we are not really living in the now, we're living in the past. That is what flashback is. Along this journey, we would explore diverse topics, and this way we would be better and overcome. Don't worry, we are in this together, and we definitely are reaching for the top. Stay beautifully broken. It's your girl Chidi. Till I come your way next time. Have a lovely day.